Hey, so today I am off to get my blood taken because I'm doing my medical for my visa. There's a lot of immunisations that you need to have taken. So yesterday I had flu, influenza A, influenza B, tetanus, diphtheria and my whooping cough. So my arms are so sore right now. And have we forgotten how much the tetanus shot hurts? Not actually the shot, but afterwards. Oh my gosh, my arm was so sore. Anyway. So I'm going to have my blood test now because I'm fairly sure that I had chickenpox when I was like 10, but there's no record in my medical history of it, and there's no record of an immunization. So they're going to take my blood and then they test your immunity to chickenpox, and then if you need it they let you know, and then you got to go have it. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I don't have to have another one, because then on Tuesday I fly to Melbourne and I have a full medical, an x-ray and a blood test. So all up I'm looking at like 5 needles in a couple of days. So fingers crossed I do not have to have one for chickenpox. So day 2 of the immunisation saga. So I decided last night that I'm just going to have my chickenpox injection, because if I get to my medical and figure that I needed it and didn't have it, and then it pushes my visa back again, no. So I decided just to go do it. So I booked in with a doctor in Adelaide. You can do it with just your GP, but I could get in sooner with a travel doctor, so they give you immunisations for your travel. So went down there, did that, and spent about $100 to do that appointment. Drove about an hour and a half for them to tell me that I should wait for, they can't give the immunisation to me, and I need to wait for my test results back from my doctor. So that was a complete waste of time, but it's okay. To make myself feel better, I bought a pretzel. These are so good. Let me show you. It's like bready goodness, cheese and chives. Yum. So at this point they said I probably don't need the immunisation anyway, because if you were exposed to chickenpox as a kid, or I had it, I have like a vague feeling that I had it, I won't need the immunisation anyway. So I'm going to fly to Melbourne on Tuesday, and fingers crossed the blood results come back fine and I don't need to get it, and I'm all finished with my visa. Before I head home, I just want to show you one more thing. I don't know how readily available these are internationally, but here I've just come across them. Simply 7, oh the sun, Simply 7 lentil chips. So good. I am like a chip fanatic. I love chips. We all know that potato chips are not the best for you, but these, it's called Simple 7 simple ingredients apparently, and it's like gluten-free, no trans fat. I'll read the fat on the back here. 5.9, so that's pretty good. And sugars and salt are really low. Sugars like 0.2, and sodium is 280 milligrams, so that's good as well. So it just says ingredients: lentil flour, potato starch, sunflower oil and sea salt. So I reckon that's pretty good. The lighting in here makes me look super tired, but I have made it to the airport, off to Melbourne to do my medical. Fingers crossed we have no turbulence, because for some reason after my honeymoon I developed a very strong fear of flying, and when we hit turbulence I don't know, I get really freaked out. So no turbulence please. Also, I was doing some research last night about anxiety, because I created my flying anxiety really randomly. Like I was completely fine, flew all the time, all my trips to America completely fine, then went on my honeymoon completely fine, and on my way back from my honeymoon, I don't know, I was just terrified, and I've never had a panic attack. I don't want to say it's a panic attack because I know they're quite serious, but my heart was racing and I was so close to bursting into tears, and it wasn't even that much turbulence, just a little bit of turbulence. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I was doing some research last night about sort of like sudden fears and anxiety, and there's like a supplement called Kava maybe. So I'm gonna get that and try it for on my way back and see if it does anything. I'll probably like get it at lunchtime because my flight's not till 8, so if I get it early enough I can use it, and I'm hoping maybe it does something. The reviews are good, so okay, so my medical is all done, so now I can head back home and wait for them to contact me, say that everything's been sent through, and then I'll probably ring the embassy just to make sure it's sent through, because you can't turn up to your interview without it. My interview is about 10 days away, so hopefully everything goes smoothly. So part of the medical, pretty much I just waited, then you go in, they do your history, so they ask like how many times you've been admitted to hospital, what sicknesses have you had, surgeries, all that kind of stuff. Then they did like an exam, so I laid out on the table, they checked my heart, my abdomen, like my ankles. Is that weird? I know they checked my ankles, and my back, my other bits. The blood test was for antibodies, so I'm pretty sure that is to check. I know if you take a blood test, you can check if you've been exposed to anything or you've had anything. So your blood test can tell that I've had chickenpox, so I think it can tell lots of different things, because in the medical they ask you what you've had, and then you have to sign something saying that you've given all accurate information and it's all correct. So you definitely want to keep it correct, because your blood test is going to show up anything that you may not have decided to tell. So now they said it takes about 3 days for all the results to come back, and then they compile it and send it to the embassy. So I'm thinking that once I get the phone call from them to say it's done, I'm going to ring the embassy like maybe 2 or 3 days later to double check, because you actually can't get an interview without your medical stuff there. So I kind of would have preferred them give it to me, and then I could take it. I know that everything's there, but they decided not to do that, and they send it there. So I guess they've done a lot of these, so they will make sure they do it right. But I'm a little bit of a control freak, so I like to do it myself. Anyway, that's about it. I'm thinking now I'm gonna go get a frappe, because I'm feeling very tired. I got my 3 hours sleep before my long flight, and I've been here for like 12 hours now, and my flight is a few hours away. So I'm gonna go get a frappe and just chill, I think. Yeah, so right now Andy and I are just trying to get everything sort of set up and organised. So they told us that on our interview date, which is the 11th, if we get approved, they'll tell us on the day. So yeah, everything could move quite quickly from now on. So we're trying to just organise stuff. So we have an apartment and we've got some essential furniture, and I'll sort of look for the rest once I get there. But just things like medical insurance. So he has medical insurance, and because we're married, I can be put on his insurance. But we're just trying to figure out, like, if I got pregnant earlier than expected, am I like covered? And he said that if I'm not, I need to go home and have the baby as a joke. Yeah, so I'm thinking, because I'm the age of a fertile woman, you do get it. But I honestly do not understand their medical insurance stuff at all. So I'm kind of leaving that up to him. So hopefully we can figure that out and then I can get a job soon after. But I don't think I can get a job for a couple of months. So it's a bit of a strain on him. He's really good with his money, so not much of a strain. But, you know, we just need like all the medical insurance stuff all sort of figured out, and it's a little bit of a nightmare. So we're sort of just like all trying to work that out, and then if we get approved on the 11th, it'll be like just go from then on till I get there. I'm thinking if I get approved on the 11th, I'll probably leave like a week or two later. So it's all happening now. Man, it's took forever. Like the first step, it took over 11 months to hear anything. So it was super slow. And then the next step took a couple of months, and then it just got quicker and quicker. So it was like 11 months and a few weeks, then like a week, and now it's like days. So yeah, it's really quick. And yeah, hoping for everything to just run smoothly from here on out, and I will hopefully be in the US by July 4th.